In a quiet village surrounded by tall mountains, there was a tiny lantern named Leela. She lived in a cozy corner of the village square, shining brightly every night. But Leela was different from the other lanterns. She was much smaller, and sometimes, she felt like her light wasn't as big or strong as the others. Leela, thinking to herself, I wish I could shine like the big lanterns at the castle. My light seems so tiny. One evening, a terrible storm arrived in the village. Strong winds howled, and heavy rain poured down. The villagers rushed to their homes, but soon the whole village was plunged into darkness. The big lanterns were blown out by the storm, and the streets became very scary. Villager, we can't see anything. It's so dark. Leela, though small, decided she couldn't just sit there. She wobbled to the middle of the village square, hoping her tiny light could help someone. She flickered, glowed, and shone as brightly as she could. Leela, to herself, even though I'm small, I'll do my best. Every little bit helps. Just then, a little girl named Lily came running through the storm, searching for her way home. She saw Lila's soft, glowing light and smiled. Lily, thank you, little lantern. I can see now. I'll follow your light. Lily followed Lila's light safely to her house. She told her family about the brave little lantern that helped her find her way. Soon, the villagers heard about Lila's courage, and one by one, they followed her shining light through the storm to safety. Lila's light saved us. Even a small light can make a big difference. The storm finally passed, and the village was safe. The next morning, the villagers gathered around Leela to thank her. Village elder, Leela, you've shown us that no matter how small you are, you can still shine brightly and help others. You are more important than you know. Leela, with a big smile, I'm glad I could help. I may be small, but I have a big heart. From that day on, Leela was no longer just a tiny lantern in the corner. She was known as the little lantern that could. Whenever someone felt unsure, they would look to Leela for inspiration. Moral of the story: no matter how small you are, you can still make a big difference. Your efforts matter, and even the tiniest light can guide others in the darkest times.